Well, it's always, most of the time for pranayama, we like to be seated. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Do you have an idea of the reason behind it?
I think it's just sitting down probably has better access to the airflow.
Yeah. Yeah. The gravity. Yeah. Yeah. Remember, when you breathe and you're laying down, you are breathing against gravity, right? So it requires more kind of effort when you do pranayama. But also there is another element into it, is that pranayama, you want to lift the energy up, right? And so the energy lifts up from the base of the spine all the way up towards the crown of the head. But if you're laying down, your energy cannot lift up because you...
If you're trying to sleep, you want your energy to do?
Well, when the energy lifts up, you feel more centered, more balanced, you feel more peaceful in that sense. Not lift up in the sense that you're ready for party, yeah? In the sense of feeling more aligned and more into your center, in that sense.